Hello and welcome to another Castles video, and today I'm stood on South Park Gardens in Berkhamsted outside this beautiful chalet style bungalow. Now this property is a 4-bedroom detached. It's got a beautiful big garden out the rear, off-street parking, a garage. It's absolutely spectacular. So come with me and we're going to have a look around inside. So you join me in the hallway for the property, where immediately we've got doors off to the living room, the kitchen, bedrooms 1 and 2 downstairs, and also the downstairs bathroom as well. We've also got the staircase running upstairs as well, so you can get a good impression of the overall space here in the hallway, and it's a really lovely space indeed. First of all, we're going to have a look at the downstairs accommodation, and then we're going to go forwards and have a look at the rest of the living space as well. But first of all, we've got this. The double bedroom downstairs, and what a great size it is. You've got a nice big window to the front letting in loads of lights. You've got plenty of space for wardrobes, for shelving, all sorts in here really. And on top of it all, you've also got space for a nice big double bed just behind me there if you have a little look. There you go. So it's a lovely space in here, and definitely the right kind of bedroom for somebody who needs to be on the ground floor. In terms of the rest of the accommodation, we're just going to come around the corner and have a look here at the bathroom, which is just behind me here. And you can see you've got a nice big shower unit in there if the light adjusts for me. There you go, you've got a nice big shower unit in there. You've got plenty of space for a little bit of storage, a cabinet on the wall, obviously sink, toilet, everything. Everything you'd expect from a nice bathroom downstairs. The final room that we've got here in terms of the bedroom space is actually the office, which is currently being used as such. You can see it's a nice space, lots of wardrobe space. You've got a window behind there as well at the moment, obviously just a little screen on there cutting out the glare for the computer screens at the moment. And it's a really nice space actually. It works well as an office, as you can see. All these storage capabilities are amazing, but of course it would work as well as a nice little bedroom in addition to that as well. So moving on, we've got the kitchen for the property, which is just through here, and you can see that you've got the fridge freezer recessed behind me there. You've got these lovely wooden doors with the glass panels in, just letting the light run through the rooms, which is a really lovely touch. And then also you've got the side entrance of the property here as well. Loads of work surface space to utilise. Obviously you may be expecting a slightly larger kitchen from this sort of style of property, and that's absolutely fine because a lot of the properties up here have been massively developed, and I think this one is screaming out to have that sort of thing done. Both the neighbours have done work to the properties, and obviously the option is definitely there for you to do that as well, subject to planning. But having a look around at the rest of the room, you can see it's very manageable as it is at the moment. It's a really lovely space in here, and it flows very nicely into the dining room, which is just behind me here. And the dining room is a really nicely positioned part of the property because we can obviously go out into the newly added extension to the property, or we can go behind me into the living room, which was also accessible from the hallway. And this is where we'll start first. A lovely space in here, really big room, loads of space for chairs, for shelves, for obviously your magnificent book collection, just like my vendor has here as well. And then obviously you've got these massive windows which just give you a really good insight over the patio into the garden. You can see all of that space out there. You can see how big it is and how wonderful it works as well for the property. So flowing back through the dining room into the extension, you can see in here it's just a little bit of a secondary living room. Maybe if you've got young kids, this might be a good playroom for you, but it's all done to a really nice modern standard. Velux windows just above me there in the ceiling, and then obviously you've got nice big windows dotted all the way around there, and then over here the French doors opening out onto the patio. So that's the downstairs accommodation all nicely summarised. Now that we've had a good look around at that, we're going to go and have a look upstairs at the living accommodation, so come with me. So you join me up on the first floor, where immediately we've got doors off to the 2 bedrooms and the family bathroom. First of all, we're going to have a look at the smaller of the 2 bedrooms, this one here. And small is definitely not the right word to be describing this one, that's for sure. It is a lovely, lovely size. You've got a great view over the front garden of the property. You've got plenty of space around here. You can see that they've got room for a nice big bed, lots of drawers, wardrobes, cupboards, side tables, things like that. And then behind me here you've got this massive amount of built-in storage as well. So storage is absolutely no problem in a property like this, and as you can see, space isn't an issue either. We've got loads of it, and you may have noticed just behind me there you've got a door into the eaves storage which gives you access right the way across. So it's a really fantastic amount of storage in this property. The next room we're going to have a look at is the family bathroom, which is just through here. And as you can see, this is a really, really good sized bathroom. You've got a 4-piece suite, so you've got separate shower to bath, and then obviously you've got your toilet and sink as well, and a lovely great big mirror over this back wall, which is excellent. You've also got a nice big window to the side here, letting lots of light in just to make this room extra bright. And you can see there's loads of space in here, absolutely bountiful amounts. Next bedroom, which is the larger of the 2 up on this level, and straight away you can see just how large it is by looking at all of the items that have been put inside the room. You can see there's loads of space for it. Beautiful views over the back garden there as well, which I'll get up. There you are. So, a real lovely wilderness at the back there. Nice and private, nice and secure. It's a beautiful place to look over, especially from this bedroom as well. And obviously we've got additional storage in here as well as the eave storage access. Loads of space, and generally the floor space in this room is fantastic. You just take a little look around and you can see the room is a really, really fantastic size. So now we've had a look around at the accommodation for the property, come with me and we're going to have a look at the garden. So you join me out on the patio for the property, and what a lovely space it is up here. It's a little bit of a sun trap actually. You can see the vendors have got their chairs and tables all set up here for socialising events. There's even a marquee up from the weekend as well, so you know it's a real usable space this out here. From the patio area you've also got side access down both sides of the property. Here you've got access on this side, but as we step down into the actual garden you can get a real sense of just how large it is. You've got these beautiful borders running down both sides, nice big fences giving you plenty of privacy, and it's just such a tranquil place to be. You've got these massive great big trees that overhang the garden, not too much, still lets in plenty of light to the garden but gives you that nice bit of privacy. And then as we get further down into the garden, things get much more dense, much more like a little bit of a woodland background. So it's a really, really lovely space down here, and you can see it runs all the way to the back here, even goes beyond these bushes as well, which is excellent. The fence panels up here are just for the dogs really, just to define where the dogs area is and obviously where the area for the humans are.